It's crazy now, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, banks and other financial institutions have bought XRP Ripple coins worth $11 billion. This is the best sign ever for going up, even though it's hard to believe. Crypto experts think that XRP could go up to $1,000 or even higher, which is pretty cool, right? Let's get this straight, Ben. XRP is changing in a way that few people could have imagined during its long court case with the SEC. In the past, it was seen as a risky asset with unclear rules, but now, thanks to a new report on banking supervision from the Basel Committee, it's quickly becoming one of the most respected cryptocurrencies in institutional finance. One of the crypto products that was found was XRP, that big global banks have the most of. 19 banks said they had 10 bill 270 million zero in coins. XRP made up about 2% of that total, or $25 million. It came in third, behind Bitcoin and Ethereum. This makes it one of the top 3 cryptocurrencies owned by institutions and sends a strong message. XRP isn't just sitting there anymore. Jack the Rippler, a famous crypto supporter on X, was the first person to bring up the news. He said that XRP is one of the top cryptocurrencies owned by global banks. Many people see this as proof of XRP's long-term usefulness, even though Bitcoin and Ethereum still have the most institutional exposure with a 53% altogether. A very different reason is drawing a lot of attention to XRP's steady rise. It can be used to pay for things, borrow money, and offer banking services. The 3 businesses within 24 hours, Alt Capital Group, Vivo Power International, and Webis International, all said they would use XRP as a reserve asset. This gave the story more weight. On top of that, Hyperscale Data, which runs Alt Capital Group, said it planned to buy $10 million worth of XRP by the end of this year. This isn't just a portfolio play, it's part of a larger blockchain-based finance strategy. The company is getting ready to launch an enterprise-grade lending platform by the third quarter of 2025, which will let NYC-listed companies borrow XRP. This is one of the first. Vivo Power International, which is traded on NASDAQ, made news when it said it was shifting its business focus to XRP. At the same time, XRP is being used in business DeFi infrastructure built for large public companies. The Saudi Prince Abdulaziz bin Turki Al Saud was one of the people who helped the company get $121 million in private funds. A lot of that money will be put into XRP, and the rest will be used to help the ecosystem grow. According to crypto journalist Jungle Inc., Webis International announced plans for a non-equity financing round of up to $300 million to set up a strategic XRP hoard. This news added to the wave of news, and the reserve will be used to support global payment operations. This shows that people are sure XRP can be used to settle transactions across borders. It came just hours after Vivo P's XRP plan was made public. This shows that companies are not only moving faster to use XRP, but also growing. Before these events, Weave said that its XRP reserve would help the company grow globally, build new infrastructure, and make new blockchain-based financial tools. While Us.Thankx Health had already gotten a $50 million zero credit facility to start building its own XRP reserve, which shows that this trend has been slowly growing for a while. These events show that more and more people agree that XRP is becoming a common cash asset. It's not just known for its legal uses. Besides being a way to pay for things in the real world and send money to institutions and tokenized financial systems, it's also becoming more and more seen as infrastructure. The XRP ledger is a fast and safe way for businesses to send money between countries. Big players are starting to realize this. These investments and strategies aren't coming from crypto traders or crypto influencers, which makes this time even more important. Instead, they are being set by banks, public companies, and investment funds backed by the royal family. Not only is XRP getting back on its feet after its problems, it's also working out what its new place is in the digital economy. These moves by institutions also show that XRP has a bright future. It might be a lot bigger than anyone thought, as you might guess. The news is spreading like wildfire, and experts are saying a lot of different things. Some say this is the moment when XRP will really take off, while others say it's just the beginning of something much bigger. What's going to happen next is not ready for you. This text from us.Thankx gets right to the point. We already know that XRP will be a big deal. Don't move like Ripple Queen said. You are not ready for what's coming. This level of belief isn't just hype. It's based on a wave of technological and institutional changes. Let's look at the charts to see what's going on with this cryptocurrency. A crypto expert has found a strong sign that prices are going up. XRP is broken back above the trend line for the week, In the past, this technical sign has only appeared before huge price changes. Steph says that the last time this happened was in early November 2024. After that, XRP went on a huge rise that took it from about 55 cents to over $3 by January, a 500% gain. I think I know this trend. If the past is any indication, there could be another huge run, maybe even to over $13. Steven doesn't stop there though. Based on current technicals and market mood, he thinks there will be a 20x to 50x rally, which would put the price of XRP between $45 and $112.50, breaking all records and turning doubt into gold. And it's not just technical researchers who think this. Instagram is making this storm worse. The XRP army is moving quickly, and King XRP made a big claim. XRP will reach $500, even more. The XRP Avengers said that the price of XRP will hit $1,000. Most people didn't think XRP would ever reach $2, but here we are. These numbers don't just show that people are guessing, they show that people are becoming more confident, which is based on real market adoption and an effect on the network that is hard to ignore. Skeptics often point to XRP's huge circulating supply and say that its market cap would make such price goals impossible, but crypto experts have pushed back, saying that market cap isn't a wall when it comes to growth, it's just a snapshot. At the moment, XRP is pushing all of these things: liquidity, demand, use cases, and business buy-in. This means that whether you're already on board with XRP or just watching, one thing is clear: this isn't just a price list. It's part of a big shift in how investors, producers, and institutions see XRP. If what they said comes true, it will not only be news, it will be history. But that's not all. The price change of XRP is enough to shock the market, but what's really going on is even more bullish. Let's talk about teams. Companies are directly linking with Ripple when they buy a lot of XRP. When big companies start building on and around your environment, that's a sign. Dubai's brave new plan to tokenize real estate is making waves in the cryptocurrency world, and XRP is right in the middle of it all. Dubai chose the XRP ledger as the foundation for its ambitious $16 billion, 0 cents tokenized property platform, Crypto Mint, instead of Bitcoin, which is the most famous cryptocurrency in the world. This decision alone shows that XRP is becoming more popular with people other than individual investors. It points to a future where institutional adoption around the world could greatly increase its price. Dubai's choice is very convincing because of the size of the project and the deeper reasons they gave for choosing XRP over Bitcoin. Together with Propico and the Dubai Future Foundation, the Dubai Land Department made a website where regular buyers can spend as little as $540 to buy pieces of real estate. In the real estate market, this lets people put their money into something they couldn't before. B as a transactional fuel expert, John Squire, laid out the main benefits of the XRP system, which show that a lot of people might want to use it.